But when you're happy at work, it definitely makes life so much easier, doesn't it? So how do you keep on track with getting along with your boss? Courtney recently found out some helpful hints to help you do just that. Take a look.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Now, if you're working that 9 to 5 grind, you've probably wondered every now and then, are you on your boss's good side? Leadership expert Valerie Sokolowski uncovers some great pointers to make sure that you indeed are. Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be with you.
Sucking up to your boss, getting on your boss's good side. How do you do it? How do you stay there? How do you make sure you never get on his bad side? Where did you get these tips, and how did you get into telling people to, get...
How did I get into giving advice on all this sort of thing?
I know.
First of all, it's tough to be a boss. It really is. They need all the support they can get.
Amen.
So, amen. We're hearing that, aren't we?
All of a sudden, all my bosses run into the room.
And you know what, Courtney? It's not about sucking up. It really isn't. I mean, people know when you're not being authentic,
right.
and that's not a good thing.
Right.
But take as an example, some people feel like it's just okay to talk about the boss behind the scenes. Guess what? It's not.
Well, it's not good to talk behind anyone behind the scenes.
Yeah. And it gets back to them. In fact, I had a real situation recently with a client who told me that an employee did talk about him behind his back, and he found out, and guess what happened to the employee?
He got the pink slip.
Pretty much, yep. So, it can ruin your reputation. Just don't do it.
Okay, now one of the tips you say is keep a list. A list of what?
Well, if you're in a meeting with the boss, can you really remember all the things that person is saying at the time? Maybe there's little subtleties that you might forget.
And they're watching if we're taking notes during meetings,
sure.
and we're reminding them of things that they brought up in meetings or sayings, right?
And what are you there for? To commit to doing or whatever the boss is talking about. It shows you're committed.
Okay.
It says, I really care about what you're saying, boss. Plus, are you sure you can remember everything that he or she said? So why not?
Now, something also that you say is don't ever make your boss wait. Does that mean like if they give you a deadline?
That's really bad.
No excuses. Meet that deadline.
Meet the deadline and be on time. I can't believe how many people feel like it's okay to be late to meetings.
I had a boss that used to say, if I tell you to be here at 9, and if you get here at 9, you're late.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like 9 o'clock is late.
Yeah.
So they expect you there early.
Be there early. Be on time.
Okay, but let's just say this, Valerie. What if you just really don't like your boss? Like, you want to be on their good side, but it's just hard to maybe respect this person, or you don't agree with your boss. How can you kind of stay on his good side when you're just really unhappy? Is there a way to find common ground between those two?
That's a hard one, and there are people that you're just not going to click with, but guess what? In business today, bosses revolve, so just do the best you can do, and don't make waves, because that can cause you problems. Be the best you can be, even under those circumstances. I think the good guys always win.
They do.
So just stay good. Do your job.
And do
it well. And be branded as somebody who is committed to the company. It's not just the boss. It's really to the work you're doing.
Right. It's not always about being. And I think a lot of employees find that hard in the workplaces because they're loyal to a boss.
Right.
And then that boss maybe leaves for whatever reason or gets promoted, and then a new boss comes in, and it's like they didn't love the work that they were doing. They loved the person that they were working for. So you kind of have to find a good combination between loving your boss and loving what you do.
It's about the work you do. If you don't like what you're doing, how sad is that?
And letting your boss know that you do love what you're doing, I think, is also important.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being here. These are great tips.
It's always good to talk about.
Hey, bosses, y'all love me? No? They're all like, no.
How could you not?
Oh, thank you. Okay, you guys, for more information from Valerie, you can visit ValerieandCompany.com.